Hello, Namaste. Welcome to Wiser with Sunny. This is day 2 of Kurukshetra. So, what really happened on day 2? Let's get it. As the first light of dawn pierced the horizon, the battlefield of Kurukshetra came alive with the thunderous roar of the Pandava army. Under the strategic brilliance of Drishtadyumna, they formed a Karuncha Vyuha, an awe-inspiring formation shaped like a giant bird. King Drupada with 100,000 Maharathas stood fiercely at the head, while Nakula and Sahadeva held the left wing, and Yudhishthira fortified the right. The wings were braced by 10,000 chariots and 30,000 elephants at each joint, creating an impenetrable defense. At the rear, King Virata and King Kasi, supported by 100 million troops, stood ready, their eyes blazing with determination. Opposite them, the Kaurava army, commanded by the venerable Bhishma, arranged themselves into the fearsome Garuda Vyuha, an eagle poised to strike. Bhishma, with his indomitable spirit, formed the head and beak, while Duryodhana and his brothers made up the body. King Salya, Purisravas, and Bhagadatta guarded the left wing, while King Somadatta and Susarman defended the right. Ashwathama, Kripacharya, and Kritavarman anchored the rear, their eyes scanning the battlefield with steely resolve. With the first light of dawn, Bhishma's call scattered the silence. A call to arms echoed by the Maharathas and Rathas of both armies. The ground shook as two colossal forces clashed, their war cries filling the air. Bhishma, like a tempest, unleashed a torrent of arrows, decimating the Pandava ranks. Abhimanyu, caught in the whirlwind, fought valiantly but struggled against Bhishma's relentless assault. Seeing the devastation, Arjuna and Krishna raced to the forefront. Arjuna, with his Gandiva bow, engaged Bhishma in a duel of epic proportions. The sky darkened under the storm of their arrows, and the battlefield quaked with the sound of their bows. Despite their combined might, neither could gain the upper hand. Their skills matched in a deadly dance of arrows and counterattacks. Meanwhile, Dronacharya targeted Drishtadyumna, shattering his chariot and bow, leaving him vulnerable. But before Dronacharya could strike the final blow, Bhima intervened, rescuing Drishtadyumna and engaging Dronacharya with ferocious intensity. Duryodhana, seizing the opportunity, ordered the Kalinga forces to attack Bhima. The Kalinga king Shrutayush, with his massive elephant brigade and countless soldiers, charged at Bhima. Unfazed, Bhima became a whirlwind of destruction, his mace and sword cutting through the enemy ranks with brutal efficiency. He slew the Kalinga prince Sakradeva with a single blow and then turned his fury on Shrutayush, defeating him in a spectacular display of strength and skill. Seeing their forces falter, Bhishma moved to protect the Kaurava soldiers. Bhima, Drishtadyumna, and Satyaki launched a fierce counterattack, pushing Bhishma back. Satyaki managed to unseat Bhishma's charioteer, forcing him to retreat temporarily. By midday, the Pandava warriors, led by Bhima's unstoppable force, had decimated the Kalinga groups. In another corner of the battlefield, Abhimanyu faced Lakshmana, Duryodhana's son, in a fierce duel. Despite being outmatched initially, Abhimanyu's skill and courage prevailed. Duryodhana, rushing to his son's aid, found himself facing the full might of Abhimanyu. Arjuna, witnessing his son's valor, intercepted Bhishma and Dronacharya, preventing them from aiding Duryodhana. As the sun began to set, Krishna signaled the end of the day's battle. Exhausted and bloodied, both sides retreated to their camps. The Pandava held the upper hand, their spirits lifted by the day's hard-won victories. The Kauravas, acknowledging their defeat, knew that the war was far from over, and the night would bring only a brief respite from the epic clash that would resume at dawn. Thank you for watching. This is the end of day 2 of Kurukshetra.